And hello to everyone. So what do you see in the picture? You see a total idiot, that's being me, placing our card behind the door. I know, I have been doing it, but it's totally wrong. Do not do it, and there are several reasons why you should not be doing anything regarding like this, and I will list them next. So, in minimum, you need 5 cards to be efficient against the ram, and whenever you're gonna get 5 people using those cards, I have an answer for you: never! So don't do that. Cards behind the door are also destroyed at the very moment the gate is breached, so they are waste in that sense as well, and you can only hit the ram user, and there's a whole Zerg, Blob, whatever, healing him, her, so it's not gonna go down. It's a waste of supply, don't do it! Okay, now that that embarrassment is behind us, let's focus on something else, a small trick for sieges. So you're in a keep, there's almost full supply, and you notice that there's upgraded dollies coming in to the keep, so you notice they're gonna bypass the maximum capacity, so you're free to use the supply. You don't have to run in camps, you can just waste some 100, 200 supplies freely. It makes it faster. So let's move on. I've been hearing quite many times discussion about that you can place seeds lower when you place them down on the ground compared to placing them on the wall. And I did some testing. So I went on several places, did as you can see on the video, first placing the seeds from the ground, and then went next to it on the wall, trying to place it as identical as possible as regarding location. And both times went as low as possible and increasing inch by inch, and I pretty much always ended up in exactly same level of height on the wall, so I didn't find any difference on that. Figures. Then we move on to the one of the true tests of any scouts, which is when to call help. Before we move on, I would like to want to tune down some volume soon, because I borrowed voice from my daughters, who kindly assisted me. So, anyway, so situation, you see an horrible enemy approaching you. It's a rabbit! And do you need to go to Zerg? Hell yeah! Ooh, my ears are still ringing. You're free to tune up the volume now. I promise I won't do that again. Sorry about it. They are rather adorable, aren't they? So, way too often you see a scout calling back our own Zerg or guild raids or blobs to defend a target against few enemies, which you could easily annihilate with the seeds present in the target. Like this tower, cracked up was at this point seeds from the bottom to ceiling, and we had 2 scouts present, and we easily just used 1 card and cannon and killed the 5 enemies without needing to bother any Zerg we had in map. Of course, always report that it's under attack, so people know not to worry, and know that should there come any additional enemies, you can call for help. But otherwise, just inform that enemies here, it's going to be attacked. I'm going to use seeds to repel them. At the moment it looks okay, you don't need to worry, I'll tell you if it's otherwise, and then tell when it's clear, like I do in the chat now. Hugs and kisses for everyone. It's Valentine's Day when I'm doing this.